Hello, my freaky darlings. Welcome back to another thrilling episode of my never-ending quest to unravel the mysteries of the universe. Today, we're diving headfirst into the enigmatic world of the mythical Kelpie, the shape-shifting spirit that likes to hang out in Scottish and Irish Lochs. Imagine a black horse-like creature with a talent for disguise, capable of slipping into a human form. But watch out, because the sneaky devil has a little quirk. It keeps its hooves when pretending to be a person. To add a little satanic spice to the mix, as Robert Burns hinted in his devilish poem, Address to the Devil, back in 1786. Now, hold your hats or hooves, because every notable body of water in Scotland seems to have its own Kelpie tale to tell. But the crown jewel of these water spirits is none other than the infamous Loch Ness Kelpie. That's right. Nessie has some mysterious company, and it's not going to pose for your tourist selfies. It's just a little bit shy. And the Kelpie ain't no one-trick pony either. It's got cousins all around the world, from the Germanic Nixie to the South American Werewolf, and even the Australian Bunyip. I guess water spirits really do get around. Now, why do we have these fantastical stories in the first place? Well, it seems that these fishy tales were concocted to keep kids away from treacherous waters and to warn young ladies to be cautious around charming strangers. Talk about folklore with a purpose. So, throughout the ages, artists and writers alike have been captivated by the allure of the Kelpie. There are even these massive 30-metre-high steel sculptures in Falkirk known as the Kelpies, which sprouted up in 2013. And they're apparently quite the sight to behold. But we can't have a friendly folklore discussion without a little scholarly debate, right? Scholars just can't seem to agree on where the Kelpie prefers to hang its seaweed hat. Some say it's a river-dwelling spirit, while others argue it's more at home in the Lochs. Let's just say they're like aquatic house hunters willing to settle anywhere with a good view. I would. But hold your Kelpie horses, because we've got more twists and turns. Some like to use the term Kelpie for all sorts of legendary critters. We're talking Triple-Ts, Nuggles, Cephaldors, and the list goes on. It's like they've got a whole Kelpie family tree with branches reaching far and wide. And here's where it gets even juicier. Kelpies can transform themselves into all sorts of creatures, not just the horsey variety. They can be rough, shaggy men, wizened old coots, or, hey, even a tall woman dressed in green. But be warned, you might just find some soggy seaweed in their hairdo. That's their telltale sign. And would you believe that these shape-shifting spirits can't seem to make up their minds about how they feel about us humans? Sometimes they're helpful, other times they're hurtful, and occasionally they want a good old human companion to hang out with. But don't let that fool you. They've also got a nasty streak. Here's a pro tip. If you ever encounter a Kelpie, and it's all like hop on my back and go for a ride, just say no. Trust me, you don't want to end up at the main course at a Kelpie feast, or having to cut off your fingers to escape. You could just be devoured and your entrails thrown to the water's edge. But there is a bit of romance in the Kelpie story. Yes, you heard that right. A Kelpie falling head over hooves for a pretty young lass. According to a folktale from Barra, tells of a lonely Kelpie that transformed itself into a handsome young man to woo a pretty young girl it was determined to take for its wife. But the girl recognized the young man as a Kelpie and removed his silver necklace, or his bridle, while he slept. The Kelpie immediately reverted to its equine form, and the girl took it home to her father's farm, where it was put to work for a year. At the end of the year, the girl rode the Kelpie to consult a wise man, who told her to return the silver necklace. The wise man then asked the Kelpie, once again transformed into the handsome young man, if given the choice, would it choose to be a Kelpie or a mortal? The Kelpie in turn asked the girl whether, if he were a man, she would agree to be his wife. She said she would, so the Kelpie chose to become a mortal man, and the pair were married. Lucky for the girl, she's as sharp as a tack and knows how to handle her Kelpie man. What's a romantic myth without a little happy ending, right? So, as the centuries passed, Christian monks started penning down these tales, mixing the old beliefs with some heavenly goodness. The Kelpie got tangled up with Satan, just like the Greek god Pan, adding a pinch of devilish spice to the stories. And hey, I guess a Kelpie that keeps its hooves in human form makes for a great satanic stand-in. Yeah, anyway. But you won't believe how to catch a Kelpie. Forget ropes and lassos. All you need is a halter stamped with a cross. Yeah, I'm guessing the cross thing was thanks to the Christian brethren. But anyway, so you get yourself a water horse, thanks to that cross-stamped halter. Just imagine having a Kelpie to help with chores or even transport heavy millstones. But be careful, or that Kelpie curse might just come back to bite you, like a bad hangover after a wild night of shenanigans. And apparently, just as with werewolves, a Kelpie can be killed by being shot with a silver bullet, after which it turns into nothing more than turf and soft, moss-like jellyfish. Kind of disappointing. Well, now that you know how to dispatch your unfriendly neighborhood Kelpie, that's it for this week. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with all your fellow weird enthusiasts. Let's keep the love for haunted places, unsolved mysteries, and all things that go bump in the night alive and kicking. Till next time, keep laughing, stay curious, and never stop chasing the strange and unusual wonders that make our world so delightfully bizarre. Bye!